Season's greetings from Chappie's Tiki Bar. I'm Chappie and this is Mookie. Today we're going to do a Christmas gift opening. Now, having said that, there's no way I'm going to be able to release this video in time for Christmas. I figured it's Christmas time, so we may as well make it a Christmas theme as I'm filming it. I assure you it is Christmas time. See, there's my Christmas tree. Actually, my gift is from another YouTube channel. I won a contest. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to give a shout out to Freedomsuffer Cards. He's my good buddy over in the Netherlands. He has an amazing channel. He writes his own music and he has lots of sports card collectibles. So I got a package all the way from the Netherlands that we're going to open. Make sure you go over and tell Freedomsuffer Cards that Chappie sent you and give him a like, a subscribe, and all that good stuff. Now, a lot of his collectibles are sports related, so I think this would be a great opportunity to tell the story behind my new ring that I got. So if you like sports stories, stick around. If not, just go over to Freedomsuffer Cards and tell them Chappie sent you. There's actually a lot of history behind this. I'll put the ring up on the screen so you can see it. So this is actually a Lethbridge Broncos Western Hockey League Championship ring. That year they went to the Memorial Cup. In 1983, it was played in Portland, Oregon. So how I got the ring, it belonged to my father. He was involved in the organization. He did a little bit of scouting for the Lethbridge Broncos. So my father recently passed away just this last September, and I got his ring. So basically, the story behind the 1983 Lethbridge Broncos, they had a power-packed team, a lot of future NHLers at the time. They had the two Sutter Twins, Ron and Rich, Troy Loney, who went to Pittsburgh, Bob Rouse and Gerald Didick, who were also NHLers. And of course, their goalie was Ken Wrigget, who went on to play a lot of years in the NHL. And I think he was actually a Toronto Maple Leaf for quite a while. And Freedomsuffer Cards loves the Leafs. So another shout out to him. And we're going to get to his gift opening right after I finish this excellent story. So basically, to get to the Memorial Cup in Portland, they had to win the Western Hockey League, and ironically, they beat out the Portland Winterhawks, who were hosting it. The Portland Winterhawks had a great team too. They had a Cam Neely, and it was actually Ray Ferraro's first year in the WHL. He got like 40 goals that year, and then he went on to play for the Brandon Wheat Kings, where he got it was ridiculous. He got like 109 goals, and he didn't get picked for the World Juniors. If you watch him announcing, he'll bring that up from time to time. So anyways, the Portland Winterhawks had a great team. The two other teams, the Ontario team was the Oshawa Generals, and the Quebec representative were the Verdun Jr.s, who young Pat Lafontaine, superstar in NHL, played for the Verdun Jr.s. So anyways, it was very exciting. First time Lethbridge had gone to the Memorial Cup. My father actually went to Portland, Oregon to watch it. The Broncos actually did not have a great showing. They lost their first two games against Oshawa and Verdun and were eliminated, but it was a round-robin tournament, so they still had to play the host team, the Portland Winterhawks, which they beat out in the WHL playoffs, and the only reason Portland was there was because they were hosting it. Now, to back up a little bit, there was like an extreme rivalry here because star goalie Ken Wrigget got injured. So back in those days, I don't know if he still can, probably, but back in those days, you could do pickups from your own league. So the future Calgary Flames goaltender Mike Vernon was playing for the Calagry Wranglers. And the Lethbridge Broncos asked Mike Vernon if he'd like to play goal for them in the Memorial Cup. Now, Mike Vernon hated Lethbridge, so he said no. The Lethbridge Broncos even offered him a free trip to Hawaii, as the entire team was going to Hawaii after the Memorial Cup as a reward, in addition to these nice rings. So anyways, Vernon still said no, and then he negotiated with the Portland Winterhawks, and the Portland Winterhawks offered him a deal where he could take his girlfriend to Bermuda, and he didn't have to go on holidays with the Lethbridge Broncos, who he hated. So Vernon jumped at that opportunity. So long story short, Vernon snubs Lethbridge, goes to play for Portland, even though he's a Calagry Wrangler, and they end up winning the Memorial Cup. But a side note to that, as I was saying, the Broncos had a bad showing. They lost their first 2 games and were knocked out. But because it was a round robin, they still played the Portland Winterhawks, and they absolutely destroyed them, 9-3, and Ron Sutter got a hat trick in the meaningless game. And that was their one final poke at Mike Vernon before they all went on to play in the NHL. So that's the story behind the ring I got from my late father. So I hope you enjoyed that. And now we're going to do my little gift opening from Freedomsuffer Cards. So if you haven't already, go check them out. And again, tell them Chappie sent you. And let's open that gift. All right, we're just going to do a little bit of a gift opening here. Again, this was from Freedomsuffer Cards. Go check him out. Tell him Chappie sent you. And I won a contest, and this is my prize. So this is like a Christmas gift opening. All right. So, oh, I'm backwards, man. And you put tabs for easy opening. This is so much fun, Mookie. All right. Oh, I got a Dutch cocktail recipe. Okay, a Van Gogh Dutch apple sangria. Makes 4 servings. Okay, that may have to be on another episode. I think I have most of the ingredients. Maybe have to get some star fruit. Other than that, I think I can make it. Thank you very much, Freedomsuffer Cards. And let's get to my gifts. All right. Oh, we got a note. It says, Chappie and Mookie, I said, hey now, grats on your win. I hope you enjoy your autographs. You are greatly appreciated, my friend. See, Mookie appreciates that. And it says, thank you for all your smiles you provide with your channel and support. It means a lot. Chappie and Mookie's forces combined, star power. I said. He does the awesome Randy Macho Man Savage, so that's where that I said came from. It says, have a great day, brother. Remember that tomorrow is a new day with new possibilities. Freedomsuffer Cards. And that's his greenie, which is a stuffed broccoli. But not a real broccoli. It's a stuffed animal broccoli. All right, Mookie. What do you say about that, Mookie? All right, let's get to the gifts. Oh, look at that. A hand autographed Joe Thorton. Of course, I'm a huge Bruins fan. Worst trade the Bruins ever did. If they could have went back in time and retroactively traded Bobby Orr in his prime, it still wouldn't have been as bad of a trade. Mookie. All right. So we got a hand autographed Joe Thornton. And, oh, Mark Shieffle. He's a star power. Autographed again. Goalie nightmares. Oh, and Kippersoff. One of the best goalies from my hometown, Calgary, Alberta. Of course, he's Finnish, but he took them to the Stanley Cup Finals in 2004. And all these 3 cards are hand autographed. This will be a nice addition to my collection. What do you think, Mookie? All right, I think to close out the show, I'm going to do a little demonstration on how cold it is here in Calgary, Alberta. But it involves boiling water, so we got Mookie doesn't do stunts, and she didn't bring any protective goggles. So I'll have to get rid of Mookie, and we'll close out the show with my hot water, see how cold it is in Calgary trick. And again, thanks again so much for Freedomsuffer Cards. Make sure you subscribe and go check them out. All right, so I decided to close out the show with a little thing I saw on TikTok. So today in Calgary, Alberta, it is minus 28 Celsius. And for my American friends, minus 28 Celsius is freaking cold. So I got some boiling hot water, and I'm just gonna throw it in the air off my balcony. So we'll see what happens. Whew. That is cold. All right, here we go. You can see the water's piping hot. All right, make sure you give us a like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Chappie's Tiki Bar. Here we go.